Hi guys, Lewis here, and welcome to this week's edition of Piranha Bites. So, you've probably got a bit bored of me going on about this every time it's out, but I don't care because it's my favourite thing out right now. My first thing I'm going to discuss, Nightwing 81. I think last time a Nightwing issue came out, I said it was threatening to become my favourite thing on the shelves. The threat's over. It's my favourite thing on the shelves. I'm loving this book. Not too much to say other than what I said previously in terms of how well it's balancing tone and everything, and I don't like to go into too many details because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, but between this and Batman Detective, Tom Taylor's really doing it for me. He's probably the best thing at DC right now, and honestly, check out anything with his name on because you will not be let down. Next up, I have been waiting for this for years. Jupiter's Legacy Requiem. I love going on about that book. Jupiter's Legacy original stuff, I'd say, is in my top 10 comics of all time. Probably my favourite Image comic that Remender didn't write. I have, endless words of praise for that book. So I've been waiting for this for a very long time, and I still can't tell if it's worth the wait. The first issue was very much set up. So there's really not much I can say in terms of how much I enjoyed it or not, because there's too much to come. But definitely check it out, because I have... this is Miller's wheelhouse. He didn't let us down on Legacy. He didn't let us down on Jupiter's Circle, the prequel, either. So I reckon it is worthwhile. And also, actually, I was a bit bummed out that Quietly wasn't doing this one, but Tommy Lee Edwards really steps up. I've never been over keen on his art beforehand. Not disliked it either, just kind of, it's there, it exists. But some of the pages of this are amazing. Just have a look here. I thought it was really good. The colours are so vibrant, it really jumps off the page. Yeah, he really delivered on that. That was the bit I was expected to be let down by, to be honest. But no, he completely holds up his end of the creative team. So those are the two, that got me most excited and the ones I've read. As for other ones that I'm excited to check out soon, and I reckon you guys should. Supergirl, #1, Tom King, 8-issue miniseries, Supergirl Woman of Tomorrow, sorry. What is there to say about Tom King? It's not really been said. Everything he touches turns to gold generally, barring a couple of mishaps. But him on a mini-series especially should have most readers really excited, because that's where he excels. I always go back to his vision. Probably put that in my top 5 Marvel comics of all time. And even as recent as it was what, 5-6 years ago now? So that's definitely a modern classic for me. And even if that were the only good thing he'd done, I'd say he's a legend just based on that. But his Batman run, I think, is really underrated. It actually is a bit frustrating how divisive it is online, because I think he really tried to take the character in new directions. But hey-ho. Yeah, it's Supergirl. Check it out. Not sure if you guys remember me going on about the issue 1 of this, but I'm really looking forward to reading the second issue. I said it before, it has sort of a kind of 80s vibe and sensibility to it, while maintaining how, modern comics are written. Derek Robertson really impresses me lately, because he did Oliver over at Image that I don't think enough people read. So check that out. Really recommend that as well. For all you X-readers out there, Planet Size is finally out. I wish I could pretend to know what's going on with X-Men. I'm looking forward to it all being done so that I can read it all in collected editions, because I know Hickman plays the long game, and I'm too tired to play the long game more often than not. There's only 24 hours in the day. But I remember when House and Powers came out, House and Powers of X, sorry, those were great books. Almost the Hollywood blockbuster comic of 2019. But when it spread out into 6 different titles, I was very honest, and I was like, I can't keep up with these with how much I read on top of it. But for those that are, I hear nothing but great things from the X-Men line. Finally, I made a slight mistake last week. Heroes Reborn, I thought the last issue was 6. It's actually 7, so we got it here. Jason Aaron finishing up his event over at Marvel. Also, that leads me to a bit of a golden oldie from the Vault pick. Thor. Thor is the thing I have to pick up. Again, this is the sort of run that if that were the only thing you did, you could still claim to be a legend of the industry. Some older readers might say the Walt Simonson stuff is the best Thor run. Some may even say the Lee and Kirby, but to me, that's the standard for Thor. That's what all other Thor runs should be judged by. And almost everything cool you've heard about the character happens in that run. Even the Jane Foster stuff, really good. Especially the ending, very poignant and emotional. And that got as good as, you know, the peak of the run was, which I think was God Butcher and God Bomb, which is a bit sad because it's the, you know, the start, and he almost treated as too good too soon. Almost like Scott Snyder on New 52 Batman, where he just led with the best stuff first. But it certainly got people interested and made sure he wrote a seminal run. That's me for this week. I will see you guys next week.
Piranha, white, white, white. Piranha, 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 white.